Very good afternoon. Hello and everyone. So, welcome to the lecture series Computer Communication Network. Same 6, module number 3, data link layer. Lecture number 21, we discuss about the high level data link control protocol, which is a example of data link layer. In this lecture, we discuss about the transfer mode and frame structure, which is related to the HDLC. So HDLC is a bit oriented protocol for communication over point to point and multi-point links, that is to be remembered. And HDLC is a data link layer protocol which is basically bit oriented. The main purpose to provide the communication over a internet from point to point or multi-point links. There are the two transfer modes of HDLC. So let us see which type of transfer mode. First is a normal response mode, that is called NRM. So here the station configuration is unbalanced. So what is meant by unbalanced? So unbalanced means there is a not one-to-one communication, means one sender and one receiver, or it may contain more than one receiver. That is called, the station is configuration called as unbalanced. Why it is unbalanced? Because only one station acts as a primary station which send the commands. So one primary station that can send the commands, that is called as a primary station. So the configuration of normal response mode, one primary station. Who is a primary station? That has authority to send the command. Then there are number of multiple stations called as a secondary station. And who is a secondary station? Those who are the respond, that called as a secondary station. So there are the two configurations possible for this normal response mode. First one is the point to point and point to multi-point. So now let us see what is point to point. So here in this block diagram we can see the first station in point to point in normal response mode. One station act as a primary station. This PS stands for the primary station. And who is the primary station? Those who are send the command. Or who is a primary station? Those who are send the command. So here send the command. And secondary station, who is the secondary station? Which responds to the command. Suppose there is a command send hello, and this secondary station which generates a response hi. So this is a secondary station. This is configuration is called as a point to point. And then next is a C, point to point multi point. Here one station acts as a primary station which send the commands, and another multiple station act as a secondary station which respond to the command. So here primary station which send the command. So station here we write as a secondary station 1 and secondary station 2 which responds to this command. So this is a configuration of point to multi-point in normal response mode. Then we go to the asynchronous balance mode, which is the second transfer mode for the HDLC. So what is meant by balance mode? So balance mode means point to point communication, and each station can be function as a primary and secondary as well as. So what is meant by primary and secondary as well as? So we can explain by a block diagram. So here is the station 1 and stations 2 which can be act as a both simultaneously, as maybe it may be primary station or it may be act as a secondary station, or station 2 may be act as a primary or it may be act as a secondary station. So it can be sent command and response, or secondary station or this station 2 can be sent response and command. So this is called as a asynchronous balance modes, and balance mode means the station can be functionalized as well as primary and secondary. That is called as your asynchronous balance mode. So this is the definition of the balance mode. Now then we see the structure of HDLC. There are the three types of frame format which support by the HDLC. First one is the information frame, then supervisory frame, that is S frame, and third one is a unnumbered U frames. So, and we can see the different fields in each frame. So what is meant by I frame, S frame, U frame? So first we see one by one. So information frame. Information frame can be defined as there are the two transport things which support to two. First, it carries the user data in the form of information, and second one is in the form of control information. So information frames which carries the data transport in two things. First one is a user data as a form of information, and second one is a control information. So structure this iframe, it consists of 6 fields: flag, address, control information, user information, FCS. We can see what is meant by FCS in detail. Then flag. This is the structure of iframe. Then we see second one is a S frame. So what is meant by S frame? So S frame is called as a supervisory frame, which transport only the control information. So in S frame only 5 fields are allocated. So which 5 fields? So we can see the frame structure of S frame. So first field is a flag, second field is a address, third field is a control information. Because the supervisory frame which take supervision, so it controls the information. So which type of information? Control information. It can be carries the error and flow control information, and then FCS, then followed by the flag. This is the structure of supervisory frame which transport only the information. Then unnumbered, that is U frame. This frame is used for the reserve for the system management. So it has 6 fields. So we can see the structure of U frame: flag, address, control information. Here we send the management information. So here this field is consist of management information, and this field is reserved for all the management information, then FCS, and then flag. Then we see the HDLC various fields in HDLC frame. So first one is a flag. So what is meant by flag? It has two functions: identifies beginning and ending of the frame, and synchronization pattern for the receiver. Then address, it contains the address of station, mainly station, which station? Secondary station. If frame sent by the primary station, then from to, and if the frame sent from secondary station, then from. So this is the form of the address field. Then control field. Control field, it is used for to carry the information in terms of error and control flow. Then information contains use the, what is the information field? So information field consists of, it contains the user data, management information, is these things. Then FCS. FCS is nothing but the frame check sequence. It is used for the error detection in the field of HDLC frame. So this is about the HDLC protocols we are seeing in this lecture, mainly related to the HDLC protocol, its transfer mode. There are the two types of transfer mode. One is a NRM and asynchronous balance mode. And what is meant by point to point and multi-point communication, as well as we see the three different types of the frame structure in HDLC. So in this lecture we discuss about all the related things for the HDLC. HDLC stand for High Data Link Control Protocol. So we can stop here. Thank you very much.